Hey everyone and welcome. Now if you think AI in healthcare is some kind of sci-fi thing way off in the future, well, I've got some news for you. That future is already here, it's in the waiting room, and it is totally changing how medicine works.
The doctor's office as we know it is going through this massive fundamental shift.
And AI is the one holding the pen. It's literally rewriting everything from prescriptions and patient notes to how doctors even diagnose us in the first place.
So, the big question is, how? How is this actually happening on the ground today? What are the real changes that are making our healthcare smarter and faster right now? Okay, let's get into it.
All right, first things first, before any of this incredible tech can even get to us, it has to get past the gatekeepers. We're talking about regulation and figuring out how to unlock a system that was really built for a totally different pre-AI world.
You see, the whole challenge has always been that medical approval is, and for good reason, really slow and careful. But AI software isn't some static piece of equipment. It learns, it evolves, it gets better over time. So how in the world can regulators like the FDA keep up without just grinding everything to a halt?
Well, the answer is this really clever new framework called a Predetermined Change Control Plan, or PCCP. Honestly, the best way to think of it is like a flight plan for software. Developers can basically go to the FDA and say, okay, here's our AI, here's exactly how we plan to improve it over the next year, and here's how we're going to make sure it stays safe. All in one go.
So what this new path means is, instead of running back to the FDA for every single little update, companies can just submit their flight plan right at the beginning, get the green light, and then innovate within those pre-approved boundaries. This just unleashes the power of constant improvement, which, is the lifeblood of all great technology. So, with this path cleared, what does it actually do for us, the patients?
So, now that the regulatory traffic jam is cleared up, what does it all mean for you and me? This is where the rubber really meets the road, unlocking better care and fairer care for everyone. A perfect example of this is happening right now in cardiac care. It turns out there's this huge health disparity where people with really serious heart valve conditions, especially in underserved communities, just get missed. So Medtronic and Tempest are tackling this head on. Their AI sifts through these mountains of electronic health records to flag patients who are at risk but might have otherwise slipped through the cracks. It gets them into life-saving treatment way sooner. It's a game changer.
But it's not just about finding the right patients. The technology is also making the actual procedures and tests that we all go through so much more streamlined.
Take the MRI. Anybody who's had one knows it can feel like you're in that tube forever, and it is not comfortable. But now you've got companies like Philips and the Mayo Clinic using AI to dramatically cut down cardiac MRI times. For us, that means less discomfort. For the hospital, it means more efficiency. And for everyone, it means more people can get the scans they need. It's a win-win-win.
Okay, so we've talked about the system, and we've talked about the patient. But there is one more absolutely critical piece of this puzzle: the doctors and nurses on the front lines. How is AI unlocking their potential?
One of the biggest threats to the quality of our healthcare system is burnout. Just pure and simple burnout. And a massive cause of that isn't even the medicine. It's the paperwork. It's the endless, soul-crushing hours spent on documentation and admin tasks.
So check this out. One solution is tackling clinical documentation. At Corewell Health, they used an AI tool called Average, and it cut the amount of pajama time, that's literally what they call it when doctors are finishing notes at home after a long shift, by almost half, a 48% reduction. That is time given straight back to doctors to rest, to recharge, and to focus on their patients. And it's not just about the clinical notes either. Research from Stanford Medicine's HEART team points to another huge time saver: AI that helps draft replies to patient messages. Now that might sound small, but when you multiply that across hundreds of patients, it frees up an enormous chunk of a clinician's day.
So when you pull it all together, what we're seeing is a revolution happening on so many different fronts. AI is making diagnostics sharper, it's speeding up the search for new drugs, it's making medicine more personal to you and me, and it's helping us manage our own health, all while freeing up our doctors to do what only they can do.
And that leaves us with this one last, really powerful thought. We're moving into an era where AI isn't here to replace the doctor. It's here to become their most powerful partner. So the real question for all of us is, what will this new partnership, this team-up between human expertise and artificial intelligence, truly mean for our health and for our future?